Have you ever felt this way? You dream about becoming better. You imagine success. You see a future version of yourself, stronger, richer, respected. But when it's time to act, you whisper one word: tomorrow. If you have ever been ambitious, but undisciplined, if you have ever had big goals but small effort, then this story is for you. Because sometimes the biggest enemy of your future is not failure, it's delay. Stay with me. This story might change how you see your time forever. William was 16 years old. Tall for his age, sharp eyes, always talking about the future. He wasn't lazy in mind, only in action. He had big plans. He wanted to build something meaningful. He wanted to transform his body. He wanted to become someone respected. People around him believed he had potential. The problem: William loved planning more than doing. He would write goals in his notebook with excitement. But when the moment came to start, he postponed. I'll begin properly tomorrow. Tomorrow became his comfort. He wasn't afraid of hard work. He was afraid of discomfort. So instead of sweating, he scrolled. Instead of practicing, he imagined applause. And slowly, without realizing it, his dreams remained ideas, not reality. Behind William's house stood an old glass greenhouse his father once built. Inside it were small plant beds, empty. His father once told him, "Anything planted here will grow fast, but only if you open the roof every day. If you forget, the heat inside will burn everything." One afternoon, William stood inside the greenhouse. He imagined planting something big: success, fitness, knowledge. But planting meant daily care. Opening the roof meant waking early. Watering meant consistency. So he told himself, "I'll start tomorrow." Days passed. The greenhouse stayed closed. Heat built up inside silently. Nothing was planted. But the space grew unbearable. The air felt heavy. That's when he realized something strange. Even without action, neglect was still doing damage. One day, William decided to clean the greenhouse. When he opened the door, a wave of suffocating heat hit his face. The glass panels were fogged. The soil was cracked. He hadn't planted anything. Yet the environment was already ruined. That's when it hit him. Dreams are not destroyed only by failure. They are destroyed by delay, by waiting, by thinking preparation is progress. William sat down on the dry soil. He felt embarrassed. He had blamed distractions. He had blamed mood. He had blamed timing. But the truth was simple. He had left his greenhouse closed, and neglect had burned the opportunity before it even began. For the first time, he stopped saying, "Tomorrow." He said something else. "I'm tired of waiting." The next morning, before sunrise, William stepped into the greenhouse. He opened the roof panels. Cold air rushed in. It felt uncomfortable. He planted his first seed. Not 10, not 20, just one. Then he watered it. The next day, he did the same. There was no excitement, no applause, no dramatic transformation, just repetition. Some days he wanted to skip. But this time, skipping felt like betrayal. The soil slowly softened. Tiny green leaves began to appear. And something inside William changed. He realized discipline isn't loud. It's quiet. It doesn't feel powerful in the moment. It feels boring. But boring repeated daily creates growth. For the first time, he felt proud not of his imagination, but of his effort. Months later, the greenhouse was alive. Green plants climbed toward the light. Fresh air flowed freely. The space that once suffocated now produced life. William understood something most people ignore. Potential means nothing without ventilation. Dreams need daily air. If you keep them sealed with excuses, they burn from inside. Every person has a greenhouse. Every person has something waiting to grow. But if you keep saying, tomorrow, heat builds. Opportunities dry out. Time moves on. William didn't become successful overnight. He became consistent. And consistency rebuilt everything. If you've been waiting for the right moment, this is it. Open your greenhouse. Let effort in. Because tomorrow is not a plan. It's a delay. If this story made you reflect, comment today.